since I had a bankroll. Learned to take the money from kids taking Legos. Walking to Atlanta where we probably for the same hoe. 10,000 to the Lord, probably had a case closed. Still have most even when the fucking bank closed.
What's going on YouTube, man? It's 2PAIDJD, man. And I just wanted to come with a little video to like so y'all know who I am. I ain't want to just start just posting videos and stuff like that and then y'all not know who I am. I want to do a little Q&A. Y'all get to know me, you feel me? Because I am going to try to be more consistent, because I haven't been on no consistent shit. Like a nigga that I need to start that consistent shit, because like the shit they be happening, y'all got to see it, like real shit. But let me just cut to it. Like we just gonna make this a little short and simple, like do a little Q&A. And yeah, let's get into the video. Alright, YouTube, first question. Let me go ahead and open my Instagram. Okay, cool. First question. What school do you go to? Unfortunately, the Tennessee State University. And I do not mess with it for real. Like, some folks could tell you fuck with it, but I just don't fuck with it personally. Yeah, they say college is what you make it, but like, I don't know, like I just really didn't fuck with the vibe. Me being in Atlanta, seeing how turned it is, like seeing that there's multiples, like hella stuff to do, like, and I know the city, like that just made me feel like Nashville was not nothing like at all. But another thing, like the professors be on some other shit, like they don't put in no grades for real. You don't see your grades till like the end of the semester. Like shit just like so unorganized. Like it's a real HBCU, a real black ass school. Like niggas don't be doing no type of they ain't professional at all. Like I had to pull up on them, like I think because I did my application probably like late, not in time enough, and I just had to pull up on them because they weren't responding to nothing. I go to Tennessee State and I would not, like, I don't know if I recommend that, because like it's straight, but that's what I'm saying, it's straight, but it's like I done had some times, but it's like in Atlanta I done had I'm talking about day after day eventful. Like you couldn't tell me like my day, like I want to live in a movie. Like that shit was that fun, like on that tight time. Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? I would say I see myself like, I would definitely finish in college for sure. So I'm gonna have my degree. I'm going to college for business, and the concentration is human resources. So like really some around human resources, HR manager, like some around there, like it's a lot of jobs to categorize under that. So you can most definitely, like recruiting, you can do like that, all of that like plays a part in human resources. So I could get a job, like, and they paying great money. So yeah, me just doing that, I can do some stuff on the side. Like I do want to get into real estate for sure. That's gonna be really my side hustle, and also being an entrepreneur, really getting my business out there for real. Cause I've been had a clothing brand. I just don't be as consistent, and that is one thing I am gonna like. Do better in 2023. Really, I ain't even waiting on finishing out 2022, being consistent and being, you feel me, quit the procrastination. But for sure, 2023, I'm cutting all that. I definitely want to have an apartment. I'm thinking about getting. I'm having an apartment by like about next year. Live like, it don't gotta be high rise right now, but when I get, well yeah, 5 to 10 years, hell yeah, I want a high rise, like a penthouse, like that for real. Like don't, like nigga wanna have his dream car, all that. Like I gotta have all that in 5 to 10 years, cause that's enough time for me to definitely get that. Cause I would just want to, like, nigga, I'm saying being successful, manifesting that shit. Like if you manifest, I feel like all this stuff like really like, cause I didn't manifest something before, like, and then like just keep doing it, keep grinding to it. When you keep manifesting, you gonna talk that shit into existence, and it's just gonna be a trait of you doing something to work towards that goal every day. Like it's just gonna, you just gonna be on some real P shit, some real grind shit, and get to the money. You feel me? Stevie, can I get a Stevie? Just provide for real. Provide for myself. I can do a little here and there for my folks, like not really here and there, but what I can do, cause I definitely provide for them, cause they did a lot of stuff for me. So yeah, I see myself getting my clothing business started back up, like really going, cause I really been lacking on that too. I've been lacking on a lot of stuff. I need to tighten up, get my priorities in check, because that's really like, I can make some income from that too. Like I'm really just tripping. But yeah, I want to get my business up, you know, get that more global, you feel me? Start being more consistent with that. So just being more consistent, really. All 2023, that's what I'm manifesting, being more consistent. But yeah, question number 3, what is your biggest fear? I feel my biggest fear is being a bum. I feel like my biggest fear is really being a bum, like not like just going downhill. Because I feel like those traits, because me not being consistent, like you gotta, at a certain point you gotta wake up, like in life, like ain't no more sitting back chilling being on no kid shit. Like you dead ass have to grow up. Like you gotta handle your business. Like ain't none of that your folks providing for you, you going off them. Like no, like you dead ass have to go out here and get your own shit. That's what I'm saying. Like a nigga ain't, yeah, my folks give me shit, but a nigga really won't hit own shit. Like, yes, I appreciate them for that, but a nigga want to work towards that shit, you feel me? I don't want to just keep, like, cause I just feel like I'm leeching, and I hate a leeching ass person. Like, that's one of my pet peeves. Like, I hate a leeching ass person. Like, so I feel like I just be feeling like I'm leeching off my folks. So I feel like getting my own shit, not being able to provide for myself, like not being able to provide for my family, cause they didn't did hella shit for me. So I feel like not being able to do the bare minimum, that's my fear for sure. Next question. What is your type? I would say my type, I mess with brown skins and light skins. I feel like those are what I prefer, but I just don't have no type. I feel like my type, you gotta have your own motion. You gotta have something going for yourself. You can't be leeching. Like, there you go again. I hate leeches. Like, you can't be leeching on me. You gotta have your own motion. Gotta have your own money. You feel me? You gotta be dedicated to something, like to better yourself. You gotta always want to better yourself each and every day. Cause I feel like I want somebody that can better me too. You feel me? So yeah, you don't just want somebody that's y'all not striving off each other. You feel me? I would say, like, with the materialistic type shit, like, you don't have to, like, yes, being materialistic female, like, yes, it's a +1. I feel like to any nigga, that's a +1. But you don't really have to have, yeah, you gotta look like something. Like, you can't just be wearing just anything. But them, like, just looking nice, like, not having, like, you ain't gotta just be having, like, cause that ain't how I want somebody to categorize me. Like, just cause he ain't having, hell, nah, I can't fuck with him. Cause you gotta know, you don't need to know my personality, shawty. Like, you don't know, I could be your damn soulmate. I could be your damn, you feel me? Like, I could be a nigga that you might want to fuck with, but you don't even know me, cause you feel me? Next question. What is your biggest accomplishment of this year? I feel my biggest accomplishment is graduating, for sure. I feel like graduating is definitely my biggest accomplishment, because I don't care. So I know folks watching this. My mom probably ain't gonna be watching this though. But some days I didn't go to school. I'ma just tell you straight up. Like, I was not messing with it. I had minimum day, still wasn't messing with it. Like, a nigga was not, that just really threw me off. Like, but being considered, I was like, shit, I can't be that nigga that's just not fucking gonna pass, like not gonna graduate because of his attendance. Like, nah, I can't even do that. So I did have to tighten up, get my attendance right. So like, me tightening up, being like, getting straightforward, getting my grade, like having my grades right, I feel like that's my biggest accomplishment, graduating high school and going off to college. Cause like, all my folks then definitely, they didn't graduate at high school, but actually going off to college, I don't feel like too many of my folks didn't go actually off to college. They did online, or they just did in-state. So yeah, but I wouldn't say it was the best experience, but I did go off to college. Next question. Some of these repetitive. What is your favorite brand clothing? What is your favorite like brand apparel? I feel like my favorite brand apparel is my brand, Back End. Like, I'm going hard. Like, I gotta go crazy. Like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, nigga gonna start being consistent. Like, I gotta have some, I have some motion going, but I just be having too much on my plate to where some stuff I can't keep, like I can't be consistent with. But this is as easy as recording yourself, posting it, editing it. Like, that's easy. So I shouldn't really have no problem doing that. But I do be having problems doing that. But I'm gonna get better though, you feel me? My clothing brand most definitely has to, like, me being consistent. I just feel like you keep being consistent, you're not gonna keep failing. So I feel like I have designs and I have stuff lined up. It's just the thing of me just making it. Like, clothing brand, like, you have to have, like, you gotta put in to get out. Like, you feel me? You gotta put in some type just to get out some profit. Like, that's just how entrepreneurship works. Other than just my clothing brand, fuck with Prada, for sure. Prada bag, cause he proud of me. Stay me. Stay me. But nah, for real. What is your dream car? A AMG Benz or a Scat? Like, is one of those two. But I ain't just, if I get a Scat, like, I don't want just no regular Scat. I gotta swap my shit out. Like, I gotta have the wide body kit on that motherfucker. Big ass one on that motherfucker. Gotta swap. I just gotta have that bit right. Like, that bit gotta be the one. So yeah, I feel like either one of them, but I feel like I'm leaning really more towards the AMG. Like I'm selling, or the G-Wagon. Like, that motherfucker hard too. Cause like, you know, like, they really gonna be biting it. You know, they fuck with that shit. That shit real on some classy shit. Like, they see you pull up in that motherfucker, yeah. They like, this nigga might be the one. No cap. Where do you want to live when you become financially stable? When I become financially stable, I still want to live in Atlanta. Like, I feel like Atlanta just so much of a vibe, and I know the city. Like, I know folks from Atlanta. I didn't see, like, you gotta see, I didn't went to Tennessee and met folks from everywhere. Like, motherfucking Cincinnati, motherfucking Nashville, motherfucking Pittsburgh, motherfucking, what else? Got some foreign niggas. I swear to God, I didn't met some of it all. Like, but like, I just feel like none of them vibes, like none of them people, like, still had the same vibes or the same, like, just give off the same, I don't know, energy as Atlanta folks. Like, yeah, some Atlanta folks weird. They be on bougie shit for sure. Like, that's the big thing with Atlanta. They be on that bougie shit. You actually get to know them. You get, once you look past that bougie shit, they get past that. Like, they dead ass be some good people. Like, good vibe, good folks. They just, I don't know. Guess they just want that bougie image. I would consider either Houston or LA, because I mess with both of them. Even though LA cost of living is very high, so I would definitely have to be paid to go live at that motherfucker. But Houston, theirs not that high. Like, I done seen some apartments like in Houston. It just depends on what part of Houston, I believe. Like, but Houston, I mess with Houston too. Like, yeah, that shit. I know some folks. I don't know. I done met some folks from Houston at TSU too. Like, they was on some cool shit. So yeah, like, Houston folks cool too. Next question. Are you clingy? Do I feel that I'm clingy? I feel I'm clingy to the right person. Like, if I really, like, nigga, you know inside yourself, you know if you fucking with that person for real. Like, be for real. Like, if you really fucking with that person, you gonna feel that shit. So like, I feel I'm clingy to who I really fuck with. I didn't fuck with people and did not be clingy to them. Like, yes, I fuck with them, but I only fuck with them to a certain extent. Cause I feel like I got a wall up. Cause I done been through some bullshit. Like, so I feel like I do got a wall up that don't, like, really go all in when I'm fucking with you. But when we talking for a minute and I'm really fucking with you, you can see that clingy side part. But I don't know why niggas be thinking like that clingy shit, like that shit not, like that shit hoish or something. Like, that shit really not even on no hoe something. Like, if you fucking with that person and y'all know what y'all got going on, like, and it's real, twin, like, it ain't bad to be on no clingy shit. Like, question 10. We're on question 10. Have you ever got did wrong or crossed by somebody? In my opinion, I feel like everybody has got did wrong or crossed by somebody. Like, I don't feel like everybody has abided by somebody. Like, I just don't feel like that. Like, that shit, everybody got did wrong. I didn't feel like by niggas, by hoes, man. Niggas not giving me my money, not paying me my money. They gonna fall out with me. What else? Just wanting to be with the other side. Like, that's just how niggas gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day. Like, you can't control that. You can only control, like, what you can control. That's what I'm saying. You can only control you. Let that be. Like, just get on your grind, get you some money. Like, niggas gonna come around, niggas gonna fuck with you when you get that money. Like, that's one thing about it. Like, they might not fuck with you when you down on your dick, but when you, like, dead ass, like, on some get some money shit, grind shit, and they see that, they gonna start coming around for sure. Like, for shit show. And I don't fuck with that with people. Like, that shit just fake it fuck. But yeah, I definitely have been crossed by many folks. But I don't keep that shit peaky, that shit moving. You can't do shit about it. Next question. Who is your role model? I feel as if my role model, let me think. My role model, that's a good ass question. My role model would be, I look up to my mama, but I feel like my role model would be my sister Naji, cause she Like she just on some, she provide. Like even though my mama provide, I fuck with my sisters. I fuck with, I don't feel I'm with them right or wrong. Like through thick and thin. Like them my niggas. Like for real. Like I'm with them like for life. But I would say Najee because like I don't know. She just my mom too. All of them really, cause they all get shit done. Like through like all the troubles, through all that, they all get shit done. So I say my family really my role models. Like they all got a different asset that they bring that just show them why I should look up to them. Cause they didn't been through the struggle. Like real shit, them niggas didn't been through the struggle. Like we didn't been through like real shit. Like so I feel like they didn't overcame obstacles where they just I would say that they could be that they would be my role model for sure. Like yeah. So yeah, I feel like my sister, my mama and both my sisters would be categorized as my role models. What made me want to start a channel? I feel like what made me want to start a channel is like I be having funny shit happen every day, all day. Like folks really like dead be like laughing at my stories. Like they really like dead be dying. Like and I'm like, I don't think like this shit might be a sign. Like nigga just start like, yeah, I got the camera, I got all this stuff to do it, and I just don't do it. Stupid. I know that shit stupid. But like they like you got like I got all this shit like niggas start like just too much shit in my like life just be too funny, and I just feel like y'all should see that for real. Cause like I feel like shit, y'all gonna laugh at that shit too. Like that shit dead ass be shit like really funny. Like that ass finna cry, pee on you, like funny as fuck. Like these niggas like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna get the guy together. Like we gonna start doing video. Like cause we be at TSU like on some board shit. Sometimes we be on some board shit. So I be like shit, let's do a video. It don't take nothing to do a video. So like yeah, I'm gonna definitely try to get them young niggas together. Like do a video and shit. So we can get going. But I feel like I made a channel. I couldn't wait on nobody. That's how I feel. That's what I felt I was doing too. I was procrastinating because I wanted to wait to do a video with somebody. But I'm like, you really just got to pick that shit up and do it yourself first. And then start getting into it. And then, you know, branch off and make videos with folks. But yeah, I feel like that's why I made my channel for real. What kept you going when shit got hard? I feel like what kept me going when shit got hard is, seeing how my folks struggled, like seeing how they overcame that shit. That shit made me like, nigga, you can't give up. They going hard. They done been through more shit than you done been through. Like, hell no, you can't give up. Like, that's just not an option. So yeah, I feel like seeing my mama struggle, seeing my sister struggle, seeing the shit they go through, them talking to me, coming to me about shit they go through, like venting, you feel me? Like that shit real, that shit hit me like, damn, I ain't even know that. Like shit, it just made me more like loving, made me feel like you just gotta be down with your folks, like through thick and thin. I'm saying like you gotta have your folks, like that's all you got. So yeah, I told you it's a lot of repetitive questions. When is your birthday and what is your sign? My birthday is February 20th and my sign is a Pisces. Before y'all even like start tripping out back cause I just said Pisces, like y'all like Pisces, I didn't see like the traits that they say Pisces have. I don't feel like I have no traits. I feel like folks be on some like, you be on some laid back cool shit. I don't even see them traits. But folks be like, that's what you gotta look out for too. Like, nah, I feel like I really did have a genuine nigga like on some of them traits I don't have. Like I can say that I don't have. Some of them I do have, but I do have traits that's in there that I don't have that. Like I feel like folks like with that like that zodiac shit that they characterize niggas too much. Like they go based off zodiac too much when zodiac doesn't always play a part. Like yeah, it play a little part. Some of that shit is true, yes. But I don't feel like you should go all the way off zodiac when either trying to fuck with somebody, friendship, like just meeting somebody. Like yeah, nah, like that you shouldn't go based off of that. You should actually get to know the person, cause you gonna know the only way you gonna know if you fuck with them or not. Personality, like folks have personalities. But yeah, man, that's really what I wanted to get on here and do. But yeah, man, I'm most definitely gonna try to be more consistent. Like do video by myself, do video with my partners. When you doing YouTube, you gotta get out too. Like you actually gotta do shit. Out of that done stayed through the video, stayed down, watch, man, I fuck with y'all. I appreciate y'all. It don't take nothing to like. It don't take nothing to subscribe. So y'all go ahead, do that for me.
Hey, nigga, they be mad ever since I had a bankroll. Learn to save the money from kids taking Legos. Walking to Atlanta, work probably for the same hoe. 10,000 to the Lord, probably had a case closed. Still have most, even when the fucking bank closed.